The community attending an informational town hall that was inspired after the community demanded clarity on a case that involved a woman accused of driving under the influence. That was in late August, which killed a Wichita mother and daughter. Ana Valdez has more details.
Question after question, the community pressuring the district attorney to explain why Chloe McLaughlin, the driver accused of driving under the influence and killing Lashia and Ania Bell, had her charges reduced from second-degree murder to involuntary manslaughter.
You are not answering them. You are giving analogies. You are giving analogies that have nothing to do with the questions. You're shutting us down.
District 1 Council member Brandon Johnson hosted a town hall alongside District Attorney Mark Bennett and Sheriff Jeff Easter. He says the questions the community had about the Bell family case were part of why they decided to open the space.
That there was a lot of misinformation out there, and I always believe in informed people, so that's why we're here tonight.
The district attorney says the charges were changed because second-degree murder requires proof of extreme indifference to human life, which involves more than recklessness or intoxication. He also denied being related to McLaughlin.
Is the district attorney related to the suspect in the Bell case? You gotta be kidding me. Hell no. I don't know how to say it any more emphatically.
Still, many in the community are not satisfied with the explanation and continue to demand justice for the Bell family.
We left here with more questions than answers. Yeah, they explained the judicial process, but in their explanations, they further solidified the fact that she's getting special treatment.
The case is still under investigation. In Wichita, I'm Ana Valdez, 12 News.
McLaughlin due back in court on November 10th.